So when I found out, of course, I was bothered by it and I asked him to stop. And when he didn't stop, I felt like maybe it was something more serious and I can look into it because it's something that I had said that I was open to. I'm the one that kind of set up that first meeting.
How I felt about the poly relationship is that's the first time I've actually seen it. When I got into it, it was a back and forth of trying to be poly, but then still having that monogamous mindset. I know it happened in the Bible and stuff like that, but actually seeing it.
I don't know how many people she just made mad or furious with that comment. My wife fell in love with my mistress? Oh! Finally, a love don't judge I can't be canceled by. It's funny when his wife falls in love with his mistress, that's his fault. Wait, no, that's not his fault. What the heck? That's kind of weird. I don't even get it. Bruh. What is a mistress? I know what a wife is. You know, that's the lady you put a ring on and, you know, did the whole ceremony at the wedding. Oh, I do. I know what that is, but what is a mistress? Is that like the maid or something? The cleaning lady?
What?
Well, she was like doing his taxes or something and the wife ended up seeing her and was like, ooh, I love you. I'm gonna get married to you now. Like, oh, what is this? What type of situation is this? And Taekwon, Yasmin, this is some ghetto stuff. No, this is ghetto. This is ghetto. I can say it because look at me. I'm not ghetto, but am I?
Bruh.
I don't know, but I can say it. Look at him. Look at them. I bet you the third mistress is ghetto too. This is a ghetto situation. My wife fell in love with my mistress. Love don't judge. I'm laughing because I really don't know what's going on. I actually have no clue. Like, my wife fell in love with my mistress. I keep trying to read it, like, back over and over again. It's like when you open the refrigerator when you're hungry and there's no food, but if you keep opening it, you be feeling like some food gonna reappear or something like that. I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
No.
But yeah, we're just gonna hop straight into this and see why his wife fell in love with his mistress. So let's get into it. Let's go.
Yasmin and Taekwon. They fell in love with Sierra. The three of them decided to become a throuple after Yasmin caught Taekwon cheating with Sierra.
Oh!
Now their relationship has blossomed into a family of 11.
Dang!
But not everyone believes they are genuinely happy.
Majority of them swear that this is just like some big.
How did you feel when you found out that Sierra was more than just my friend?
I'm the middle man, and I'm in the middle right there, and they're on two different sides. And when they're gone, I'm in the whole bed. I get to sleep across.
We are all romantically involved. Me and Sierra are not sister wives. As much as he is my husband physically, as she is my wife physically.
We've been together for all of us together about what, 8 years, 7 years.
You know, like, how old is too old? No, I'm just gonna go out and say it. I'm gonna go out and just say it. How old is too old? Because I feel like past the age of 30, you gotta grow up. I hate when old people still try to do young people things. Not saying this relationship is for young people, but like, you know, they try to have young people style, use young people slang, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like that's cringe to me. Like, I was watching this reality TV show with my mom the other day, and it was old heads on there, like mid 30, like being young, like you know, like hey, party, hey.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Hey, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, go pay your taxes. Where are your children at? Like, aren't you sleepy? It's past your bedtime.
Wow.
You senior citizen. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm a hater, but this whole situation is wild. Like, I think it's like kind of confusing too. Like, for the whole family in general. Like, why would the original girl fall in love with the side piece? So that's what a mistress is. A mistress is a side piece. Oh! Why would she do that? How did that happen? Am I the only one confused? I guess we only 51 seconds in. Maybe I need to just listen. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Me being super young and being I'll say aggressive male. at that time, I was a cheater is what they call it. So that's actually how I met Sierra, because I was cheating.
How'd
So
she
I met
just...
Sierra at work.
Mind you, I didn't pay him no attention when I first got there. I was just walking to the bathroom one day, and he so happened to ask me to go get him a juice out the fridge. When I came back with the juice,
But then she
he handed me his phone number.
She lived my number. Yep.
It's very smooth. So when I found out, of course, I was bothered by it, and I asked him to stop. And when he didn't stop, I felt like maybe it was something more serious, and I can look into it because it's something that I had said that I was open to. I'm the one that kind of set up that first meeting.
How I felt about the poly relationship is that's the first time I've actually seen it. When I got into it, it was a back and forth of trying to be poly, but then still having that monogamous mindset. I know it happened in the Bible and stuff like that, but actually seeing it.
I don't know how many people she just made mad or furious with that comment, but do not bring religion into this. Now, me personally, it don't have nothing to do with me, but I know in y'all comments they gonna heat up. So let me just say, whatever she just said about religion has nothing to do with me. I'm not involved in none of that. She canceled.
You're canceled!
How?
It for myself and being in it, it was a struggle for me.
Like, I spent a lot of time trying to show her that, hey, I'm serious, I do want you here. And I'm the one who eventually asked her to move into the house. I like the idea of a big family. I like this specific dynamic because I feel like more feminine energy does help a household. It was the way before people decided it wasn't the way.
What?
I don't think I really ever held it against him because we were young. And I have had my things also. Humans are humans who make mistakes, but I can't say that she's a mistake.
Where we're going is the Legion of Doom, is what I like to call it. The Dungeon of Destruction. No caps to the electric because these are children of the wilderness. We have the first ever made, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bunk beds. This wall was all painted black, but they've made 2 holes in this wall. Yo, you know the weirdest thing he asked for Christmas? He asked for, what was it?
Humidifier.
A humidifier, because it smells like Teen Spirit up here. It's like one of the smartest gifts that I've ever thought for a teenager. Biologically, I got my 3. I've got Tashawn, Taekwon, and I've also got Zion. I got my bonus kids being Jeremiah and Noah. As far as getting along, I mean, I think that when it comes to any brotherhood, you're gonna have your quarrels and your beefs. But I think there was a pretty good mesh because I think everybody bounces off of each other.
It looked like they in the slums. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, why they got us packed in like sardines in here? You know, call me spoiled or call me whatever you want, but that's too close. You know, they up there, it's 5 of them. They couldn't even buy another bed. They had to build a makeshift bunk bed. What the heck? I'd be mad if every time I had to go to sleep at night, I woke up with toes in my face.
What is that?
No, I'm gonna be angry. You know, like, I feel like that's ignorant. Like, why, like, you know, you gotta have a certain lifestyle to live this lifestyle, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need a mansion. You need a mansion. You can't live in a regular house that only got, you know, 3 bedrooms and it's 15 of y'all in this house.
Bruh.
That's kind of bogus to me, but let's just keep going.
Here we have Akira. This is Yasmin's daughter, and also mine. And this is my oldest, Asia. And we have Skylar, me and Taekwon's daughter.
We've been through almost everything that anybody could imagine before we made the right choice to say, hey, this is what we're gonna do for the rest of our lives. With a lot of people finding out about the situation, we've actually watched monogamous relationships fall apart, divorces happen, and we're still together. So it's kind of like one of those things where y'all have all of these questions and you have these doubts, but you know, we've outlasted
Your
some of the
relationship.
people.
Yeah. Has it been a ride? For sure.
Roller coaster.
Roller coaster. But I like amusement parks.
I think that the relationship has affected all of the children in some way, shape, form, or fashion. The teachers hear certain things like, what, you got 2 moms? No, yeah, I got 2 moms, you know, but I think that they understand the situation to be more love, more everything. Strolling down the comments, I'll be honest, man, a majority of them swear that this is just like
Goals.
some big. I'm like, do you understand that these women have attitudes? You know, they get mad at me, and that's 2 attitudes at one time. We're normal human beings. Like, it's not like, I don't know what these guys think.
I think they think more of the sexual part of it, and then instead of exactly what we're doing as a whole.
Right.
Like, this is a unit. We have 8 kids in this house. That is not our main goal.
When it comes to chores and stuff, because we have a lot of kids,
You know, they have more kids in that house than people live in my house. That is wild. You know, but I do see what they're saying. I kind of see what they're saying. Like, you gotta look at it from the family aspect too. You can't just look at it from, like, you know, like she said, that aspect. But I don't know. Let's am I having a change of heart? You know, I don't know, but we'll see.
Hands on deck.
We have a chore list.
That has everybody's daily chore that they're responsible for. In terms
That's
of like
cool.
cooking and laundry and stuff, we try to establish rules so that they know how to kind of run a house when they get older. Does it always work? No, not at all.
She's the peacemaker. Me and him are like the Hellraisers.
I cook sometimes too. My fried chicken was really super good, bro. It was super good. I'm a man of many talents. I don't really like to brag too much.
You see people, oh, I can never do that. Or like she said, oh, they must have low self-esteem. And it's like, I would say some of the biggest challenges.
Now, that's one thing you cannot dispute. Well, no, not really. But, I mean, like, because couldn't it be argued that, like, the original girl in the relationship, couldn't it be argued that if she had, you know, like, some self-respect or self-esteem for herself, she would just leave the man? But at the same time, if she had kids with him, I can kind of see. But, like, I'm just saying, like, that could be an argument presented. I'm just giving a different perspective. You know, not saying she has low self-esteem at all. I'm just saying, like, I can see, like, how people came to that conclusion because she was the original and she let him do this not weird stuff. Let him do this different stuff and end up staying. But, you know, we don't know the lives they live, so it's none of my business.
Or sometimes ego, but I feel like that's the same in monogamy. Ego, jealousy, all of those things come up.
We have to learn how to compromise. We have to learn how to compromise with each other because it's 3 people.
This is the real answer that they want to know, right? The downside to this relationship is having to find out what to eat.
Oh yeah.
What
we
do you want
never,
to eat?
you still don't know.
Imagine going through that with your wife, and you have one wife, and you're like, what do you want to eat? I don't care. And then you say, I'm going to this place, and they're like, no, I don't want that. Imagine that times 2.
Oh, dang. She just walked in the front door? No knock?
My family thought that she was just my homegirl who I was bringing to family functions.
My mother was open to that. She accepted us for who we are. Did I get backlash from other family members? Yes. So it's like, what are you doing? They thought I had low self-esteem. No,
oh, man, you're here.
I never had
she's got low self-esteem.
Yeah, it was like, no.
For the most part, my family was very much open. My friends, very much open.
My friends, on the other hand, they're like, they're together. Like, where do you fit in?
Of course, people had questions.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much for the first year or so, you were just quiet. I just kind of saw you just moving. Then I think it wasn't until later that we actually built a relationship.
This is weird.
It was kind of awkward. I'm not gonna lie, being around the parents, because I didn't know how they all felt.
This is my daughter-in-law, and this is my son-in-law. I don't care if people give me that look or whatever. What? But that's not your business. Are we making more babies?
Personally, I can't have any more, so that would be on you, ma'am.
Well, you're a troop now, right? A throw. You're a troop.
She said a troop.
They work together as a family unit. Everybody, their mom, and this is dad. And I like that, and there's no difference.
If you're gonna have an opinion, keep it to yourself. If you're speaking on someone else's relationship or how they love someone, that's none of your business.
I think the biggest thing that I want people to see when they look at our family is do what you want to do. Live how you want to live. Mm-hmm. If you want 2 partners, you want to have a whole bunch of kids, do that. And don't let anybody stop you.
I've learned a lot from both of these women. I've learned a lot from all of these children. You can miss out on a lot of things by not being open-minded.
Wow, love don't judge. Well, you know, I don't know if my perspective has changed, but, you know, after seeing this, I can say I wouldn't look at it like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? It's just like, you know, would I do it? Probably not. But am I mad at them for doing it? I don't care. Which I guess from the beginning I never really cared. I really don't care with none of these, you know? As long as they don't affect me. I call me selfish. I don't know. I don't know. It just seems kind of wild. Like, the only questions I had about was, like, the kids. Like, how do the kids, you know, like, live in an environment like that? But it seemed like everybody happy from what I seen. Everybody, oh, yeah. Oh, we get that PlayStation 5 next month. Bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like everybody like that, you know? Like, and they seem happy. They seem, you know. And I didn't even think about it. Like, adding an extra parent to the house, although there are more kids, you know, I don't know if they work, like the females, but if they do, you know, that's an extra income. to the household to help, take care of the kids. So you got 3 combined incomes plus whatever they're doing. Now, the part where they say keep your comments to yourself, no, that does not apply to you. It'd be different if you were just, minding your business and I came in your house, opened the front door like your mama did, and said, hey, this is disgusting, and then walked out. No, that'd be wild. But you pushing it out to everybody, the internet, throwing it in everybody's faces, and expect no backlash, no, that's gonna come with it. You're gonna have haters out there. You're gonna have people that have different opinions, Like, if you don't want no opinions, don't put it out there. Keep it in the confidence of your own home. Don't go on Love, Don't Judge and present it to the world and say, keep your opinions to yourself. Don't do that. Don't do that because, hey, you didn't keep your relationship to yourself, so why would I keep my opinions to myself? Like, so that's the only argument I think they lost. But, like, with this other stuff, you can't really argue with it as long as they happy. Like, if the relationship seems good, obviously it got its ups and downs like any other relationship. Well, hey, what can you do? I'm just mad I didn't know what a mistress was before the video started. I don't know what I thought a mistress was. Like, this obviously a side piece. Why didn't they just say side piece? What is a mistress? It's not, bro, mistress, it's not 1965 no more. Nobody's saying mistress. Like, clearly, an old person made that title, so, I don't know, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this relationship down below in the comments. Like, what y'all think? Do y'all think it's healthy? Do y'all think, it's good on the kids? Do y'all think, hey, it is what it is? Or are y'all, like, on the other side where it's like, hey, this is wrong. The Bible says no, this and that, like, let me know how y'all feel down below in the comments. And y'all know, if y'all enjoyed the video too much to subscribe, we don't have 10,000 subscribers. And hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, because it just makes sense to like. But if you like the video, no, it don't make sense to hit the like button if you like the video. Huh? I wish I would wake up to toes in my mouth.